Hi Pisces, this is your horoscope for June 2019. Thanks for joining me. Now, Jupiter is in your 10th house of career all month. Jupiter is the lucky planet and it's at 20 degrees, 1 and 2 is a relationship. In Jupiter, the sign that Jupiter actually rules, in your 10th house of career. So what that means is that if you make relationships happen or if you engage and connect with the work that you're doing right now and you really devote yourself to it, it will lead you places. You will activate the good luck of Jupiter and you can really improve your working life circumstances, your career circumstances. It squares Neptune, which is in your first house of self, in your sign of Pisces at 18 degrees. 18 degrees in numerology is 9, 1 and 8 is 9, and 9 is spirituality and completion. And in numerology, 9 is like your sign Pisces. So your ruler is not only in your sign, but vibrationally, it's completely at the right frequency. And you totally know yourself. It squares Jupiter. So the 20 degrees of Jupiter, the relationship that Jupiter is forming is with your true inner self being right here. You see yourself like, this is what I want, this is who I am. And by listening to who you are, not compromising yourself and saying, do you know what, I despise this job and I hate everybody who works here. Bit rough, but maybe that's the case. By owning that and by saying that's the way it is, then Jupiter is going to be like, well done, you recognized it, let's make some changes. I'm activating the good luck energy for you and let's get you moving forward to something else that you actually enjoy. That energy is with you all month. So I could stop this reading and just say that is the biggest luck factor of the month, which is great. So any Pisces who are stuck in jobs they dislike, you're sorted this month by listening to yourself. If you're retired and you're bored, you will find what you can devote yourself to, what you can work on that really gives you a sense of fulfillment and wonder and joy, whether you get paid for it or not. On the 3rd of June, we've got the new moon in Gemini. I will make separate videos on the new moon and full moon. The new moon is to go into more detail and give you more info about the events. But the new moon is when the moon is pitch black and it pulls energy in to start its next monthly cycle. It pulls in Gemini energy into your 4th house of family, and Mercury, the communication planet, is also there in the sign that it rules, Gemini, so it's able to express itself very clearly. Mercury is at 27 degrees, which is 9. That's your vibration, spirituality and completion. So when it comes to your family relationships, you see the best in everybody. And you want to take care of people. You have an opportunity to really make changes in your work, and you really see the best in everyone else. So that doesn't mean that you have to ignore everyone and say, listen, I'm working on my work stuff and you're a distraction, I don't care if you're unhappy. You can help people who are unhappy because you want to and you love them, but just make sure that you have a balance there and that you don't take on every family member and say, okay, I'm going to sort out your life, because you are being given a once in a lifetime opportunity with this lineup of Neptune and Jupiter for a whole month to really make your hopes and dreams come true when it comes to your own career. On the 5th of June, Mercury, the communication planet, moves into Cancer in your 5th house. And now you start to communicate on a more nurturing, loving level. The moon, Mars, and your North Node are also in Cancer in your 5th house. So there's a big focus on romantic relationships now and love. And to me, it seems like you're almost being distracted by other people. It's almost like the ego is trying to throw a spanner in the works by connecting you with other people and their problems and their needs and what they want. And it's pulling you away from sorting out your own problems. So yes, go on dates. Yes, love and be with people. But I don't know about you, when I fall in love majorly, madly, deeply, I could give two hoots about my career progression and planning my job future for the next 5 months. When I'm in love, and I'm pining for that person and I want to be with them. So just be careful that you use the opportunity that's given to you, and that if you do fall in love or you meet someone special, that you take it slowly and you make sure that the primary focus is on your career. On the 9th of June, we've got Venus, the planet of love and beauty, going into Gemini, into your 4th house of family. But it's next to the transiting midheaven, and the midheaven is your working life, it's your career, and it's at 4 degrees in Gemini. So this is actually really good. Yes, you care about family members and you want to talk to them, but you also have a crystal clear vision of how you can do something work-wise that's going to be stable and consistent and fulfilling, and how you can achieve that and make it real. The strongest elements on this day are air and earth, so you're able to take your abstract notions and ideas and insights and to translate them into physical, practical things which you can actually achieve. So Venus really helps you. This energy continues until the 17th of June. We have the full moon in Sagittarius in your 10th house of career. The full moon is when the moon showers you with Sagittarian energy, which is about being hopeful and optimistic and galloping towards your goal. The planet that rules Sagittarius, Jupiter, is right next to it. So we've got this sparkling treasure of silver and gold in your 10th house of career. Jupiter is at 18 degrees. 1 and 8 is 9, spirituality, your vibration. So by listening to yourself during this full moon in Sagittarius, it will show you the paths, several, that you can take for success and for jobs that will be fulfilling and that you will love and that will take you somewhere challenging, intellectually stimulating, enjoyable, fulfilling, and it will really put you in a position where you can feel comfortable in the work that you're doing and you're really being supported by the universe. So again, don't let yourself be overly distracted by other people, their problems, their needs. Obviously, don't be cold-hearted and inconsiderate, but realize that you have a mission this month and you have a strong opportunity. On the 21st, Neptune, your ruler, goes retrograde for the next 4 months until October. When Neptune goes retrograde, and it goes retrograde in your 1st house of self, you're forced to look within even more than you usually would. So you understand yourself utterly, completely. So with the Neptune retrograde on the 21st, you can kind of spend a little bit more time with other people now, supporting them, loving them, because you know what your true focus is. You know that you're going to take this work thing and take it to the nth degree and make it happen, because you truly know yourself and no one can distract you from your purpose now. You're fully on track. On the 21st as well, the sun moves into Cancer in your 5th house, the sun being your identity, and in Cancer, it's intuitive, it's nurturing, it's loving, and it's in your 5th house of romance, family, and children. So this is the time where you can give yourself a little bit of a break. It's also the summer solstice on the 21st of June, the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere. So come and join me at Stonehenge. I think I'm going to try and be at Stonehenge. I've never been to, because it's Stonehenge in the UK and England. It's this circle of ancient stones, and they do festivals for all the equinoxes. So the summer solstice, the spring equinox, the autumn equinox, the winter solstice, they have pagan rituals. And I've never been, and when I'm in Glastonbury, I'm only 50 minutes away, so I need to make an effort this year and go and celebrate. And the days are really long here in the summer in Europe. It gets dark at like 10, which is such a blessing, but the winters, oy. So important to that kind of sums up your horoscope for this month. You know, we do have these amazing summer nights where it's light until 10. Make use of them. Go join your friends. Go sit in the meadow and have a barbecue and enjoy yourself and chat and laugh until the sun goes down, and make use of these super long days. They're not always going to be there. And the same goes for the good luck and the opportunity to listen and to really know yourself and to use that good luck in your career sector and to transform your work so that it's actually enjoyable. Or if you're retired, to give your life a new direction and a new meaning. That's kind of, I mean, I'm saying it like, but it's life-changing stuff. You know, this is really important. If your life has meaning and purpose, that's totally life-changing. It's a completely different experience. On the 27th of June, Mercury, the communication planet, goes into Leo. And now, at the end of June and starting with July, you're becoming more assertive and actually making these changes in a real sense and saying, okay, I've found an opportunity elsewhere that's going to be much more supportive to me, and it's going to be much luckier for me in my career. That it's not a dead-end job, there's room for progression, and I really care about this, and it's a cause I believe in, and I'm excited, and it uses my skills, and on and on and on. At the end of the month here, you actually start to claim those opportunities for yourself, and going on into July, you continue to claim those opportunities for yourself. So maintain a balance here in June. Be grateful for the great opportunity that you're being given, and have a wonderful month. So if you have any questions, you guys have been writing a lot here in Pisces. I'm sorry. Last month, I did these live and I got complaints from people saying, I don't want you answering things while you're speaking because it distracts me. So ignore the comments and only answer things at the end because it's terribly confusing. So I've done that this month, but you guys have written me long paragraphs, which I've seen. So I'm going to try and go through some of these. If you'd like a personal reading with me, first of all, please go to the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. And in my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. If you don't have the time of birth, first of all, because I draw up your birth chart by using your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, order a chart rectification with me. It's a process where I can work out your time of birth and give you your accurate chart. Once I have your chart in front of me, it's a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what you're supposed to be doing work-wise, what your soul mission is, what your life purpose is, what's destined for you in love and romance and relationships and health, and where the best place is for you to live. I use the astrocartography for that. I can answer any questions about compatibility with partners. So if you have any questions like that at all, then get in touch with me via gregoryscott.com. If you like these videos, then hit the subscribe button on this channel so you're notified of new videos, and also share them with your friends, your Pisces friends and everyone else. And let's have a look at some of your questions. When you discover that this video was foggy looking, please don't destroy it. Maybe just overlap it with a single graphic instead. Oh, is it foggy? Oh. Oh, did you say that you can't see me? Isn't there an astrological house that supports publishing in particular? I made a video on the houses earlier, and the third house is about thinking and communication, and the eighth house is institutions, like a publishing house. So those are the two houses I would say are most important when you're trying to publish a book. You're trying to get a book published. Any dates helpful for that this year? This month, during the full moon? Absolutely, because as I mentioned, let me just get the chart back up. As I mentioned, Jupiter is in your 10th house of career. So if you've been guided to publish this book, Jupiter helps you put those things into practice. And with Mercury going into Leo on the 27th of June, going into July, you're going to find it easiest to make those connections and to actually approach the publishers and say, yes, we're going to publish you. So I would say wait till the end of June, 27th onwards, until the 30th of June and the first 5 to 10 days of July to get that book published. I am wearing a butterfly. This was a present from Eileen Barker. She sent this to me in the post. Isn't that cute? I have the best followers in the whole world. So if you subscribe to this channel, you're going to meet 95,000 other people who are just the best. I love the people on this channel. Your agent is a Leo. Good. You certainly will be, he'll certainly make noise about your work. That's good. You're wearing a butterfly. My mom has been connecting with me through Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Calm Blue Ocean. I love you too. Thank you. You love it when I offer dates. Yeah, I try and make it practical because I'm a Virgo. So I like to be practical about this is a good time to do this and this. And I do that in my personal readings as well. Iona, that's okay that you're late. You can watch these back. Yeah, in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the shortest day on the 21st. So enjoy the days getting longer after the 21st, and also enjoy winter, because in the Southern Hemisphere, I mean, I lived in the Southern Hemisphere. I lived in South Africa and in Australia. There's no comparison, okay? Your winter is so much better than our winter. Our winters are rough. It takes a strong spirit to get through the winters here. I don't care what you're saying because you're so gorgeous. Oh my God. Amy Gaga, what a compliment. I'm gorgeous. I have had such a nice time recently. I met this guy, and for the first time in my life, and I've been listening for this, I was called beautiful for the first time ever. Never been called beautiful. Been called handsome, but he called me beautiful, and that was nice. I hope it's not foggy looking when it actually publishes, because it looks okay now. Okay, so that's it. I was asked to get married recently. Oh, lucky you. I am, and what I've seen for 12 years is this long enough. And should I say yes? My heart says yes. My mind says it doesn't know. What do you think? I think we should look at that via a personal reading, because I don't want to off the cuff give you an answer for that. But if your heart says yes and your mind says it doesn't know, then that's a pretty good yes to going for it. Please don't stop doing these videos when you're in love. Oh yeah, I won't. Don't worry. Your love life died months ago? Okay, well, I can relate, Lou. Just because it died doesn't mean it stays dead. I'm still out of focus. Shit. So this video is gonna be a little bit foggy. Crap. Oh yeah, you're all saying that. Damn. Well, as long as you can hear me, we did have some technical issues. It's just crap. Anyway, so I hope you could at least hear it. And hopefully next month I won't be out of focus. So guys, have a lovely, lovely June. If you would like a personal reading, oh good, I'm clear. Maybe it was just at the beginning while it was establishing a connection. If you would like a reading, then get in touch via my website. It's Gregory's. That's why someone said I'm gorgeous, because I was out of focus. Evil! You're evil. Oh, you're so beautiful. I can barely see you. So great. Okay, so if you would like a reading with me, then go to gregoryscott.com and order it there. And we'll schedule you in. And I'd love to speak to you directly. And yeah, if you want to find out your time of birth, order a rectification. That's a great process for me to do. And oh, I'm sorry I missed your question, Zia. What was your question? Quickly, I'll try and answer it. I'm an entertainer. Thank you. I usually just entertain myself. I love laughing at my own jokes. My mom said that my dad thought I was a little bit touched when I was a child because I used to lie in my crib when I was like 1 or 2, and I used to tell myself jokes and just laugh loudly all night. I still do. I think my jokes are the funniest. Okay, Zia, listen, you need to ask me quickly because I gotta go. Will I get a flat that I'm buying at the moment? Okay, I can answer that in a private reading. I can't answer it in a general reading for Pisces. Okay, Zia, you're taking too long. Cancer is already out. I've done, this is the last one. Cancer I've done. Okay, Zia, how is the Leo Mercury influencing my Aquarius Mercury? Okay, well, if you have an Aquarius Mercury in your natal chart and the transiting Mercury goes into Leo, it'll give you even more of a desire to be a humanitarian. But I'd have to look at the whole chart. Okay. So, yeah, I can't answer everyone's questions. Please don't hate me if I don't answer everyone's questions. I was told not to look at the questions and to do the reading. So I can't do everything. I can't answer questions and do the reading without being interrupted. So give me a break. Okay? So have a lovely, lovely day. Please get in touch for a personal reading if you would like one. I hope this has been useful to you, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah! 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 And kisses to Eileen for the